Hello, it's Kira again. I am at St. Mary's Hospital in Rochester following my paniculectomy surgery. I arrived on June 8th at 8 a.m. to the admissions and was brought into my pre-op at around 10:30 a.m. and brought down to the operating room at a little after 11:15 to 11:30. I'm not quite sure on the time. Modesty went out the door when he decided to do a standing prep, which involved 4 different nurses, one being a male, along with my male doctor. I stood there naked while he sterilized my body from breasts all the way down to toes, and gracefully, ha ha ha, got onto the operating table where I was promptly put to sleep. 4 hours later, I awoke in the PACU in a lot of pain. A lot of pain. I remember crying and trying not to cry because crying after having surgery of this magnitude hurts. Coughing hurts. Laughing hurts. It hurt. I spent over 3 hours in the PACU while they were trying to monitor my pain, and at one point had 4 different nurses around me trying to calm me. I didn't wake up from anesthesia in a, oh my God, where am I? I woke up in a, oh my God, I am in incredible pain. And I'm going to be blatantly honest. I laid there for many a minute saying, why the hell did I just do this to myself? Why did I put myself through this? And I'm not going to lie, because there has been moments that I have thought, what in the world am I doing to myself? Now, I'm not saying that to scare you or to scare anyone from having this surgery, but I want you to know how I truly feel. After we got my pain more stabilized, I was brought up to my room and met again with my husband, who I hadn't seen in almost 8 hours. And again, dealing with pain management has been tricky. The first night, they put me on an IV antibiotic, which was evil. I went through it extreme. I mean, I was fully flushed and sweat was just dripping off of me. I had ice packs on me, cold compresses, and we discovered that it was an adverse reaction to the IV antibiotic, which I only needed to have the one IV antibiotic, and that's been it. Gosh, what else? My doctor did come in last night, but again, it was during a time where I was in incredible discomfort, nauseous. That was the other thing with the hot flashes, is I was extremely nauseous. So I really didn't get to ask him too many questions last night, and stayed in bed, which I am not a back sleeper at all. I sleep on my side. Obviously not something I'm capable of doing after having the paniculectomy. Excuse me for calling it a paniculectomy. It's a paniculectomy. So this morning, well, I'd say from last night to this morning, I maybe got 2 hours of extremely fitful sleep. This morning, my surgeon came back in, and we discussed what today's goals were, which were to walk 4 times, and anything after that was extra credit. And I've walked 5, and I plan on walking again. It's about 9 p.m., a little after 9 p.m. here, so I plan on walking again. Haven't had much of an appetite. Again, dealing with the nausea. They've been giving me IV medicine for my nausea. I'm on oxycodone, and I have a nice little button here, which I can't currently press, but every 10 minutes it's a fentanyl drip. I have an IV, pulse ox. I had a catheter during my surgery and following until this morning when I did my first walk. They removed the catheter at about 10:30, so I have been voiding on my own. I spoke with my surgeon, who kind of explained what exactly he found while I was under. The surgery was successful. He saw that some of my abdominal fascia, my muscles, were separated, so he did suture them. He also found a hernia, which it wasn't an umbilical hernia. It was something else where I had fat calcification built up on top of that, so that took a little bit of extra time to get out. He did go around my belly button and pull the skin down and created a new belly button area. I have 4 drains, which they have been emptying religiously. Overall, I'd say my pain levels have varied from the lowest being a 4 and the highest being a 9. I average around 7 or 8, even after having the fentanyl drip and the oxycodone. Very sleepy, hard to focus on anything. My husband was here for about 6 hours today, and he probably got a good 20 minutes of talking to me if he was lucky. I'll randomly just doze off. Other than that, I'm over the 24-hour mark, since I had my surgery, and I'm still having those "why did I do this" feelings, but I know in the long run that this is not only going to help me, but help my family and be able to be more active for my children, which they're the whole reason I'm going through all this, is I want to be the best mom I can be. Just trying to think of what else I wanted to share. I do thank everyone for all the well wishes. I apologize if I haven't texted or responded. I'll be completely fine in the next second I'll be asleep. So anyways, I'm going to end with that. I'm just going to upload this directly with probably just a little bit of writing on it, but one piece of advice: if you're having the surgery, walk. It actually helps. I was very hesitant to walk the first time, and I couldn't believe how much better it made me feel. So with that, this is Kira, post-op, about over 24 hours after her surgery. Thank you for watching.